You know, the gospel just read reminds us of, it could be the ill intent of some, the mistakes of still others, could mean destruction and detrimental to, as the gospel says, the whole generation. So it could be communitarian, it could be sociological, it will be, the effect could be the community. It could be for the good of the community, or the other extreme, the detriment of the whole community. So this is a beautiful reminder. So as you lay ministers, we your priests, work hand in hand together, because it's not just the failure of one could destroy the rest or yourself, but it could be the misdeeds of some could drag others to damnation. So let's work together. And this is one message. Together with this Triduum is also a preparation with the Universal Church for the canonization of Bartolo Longo. I believe some of you have heard this the first time. Bartolo Longo is a satanic priest converted. Please have a search on his life. It's a beautiful story. A satanic priest converted through the devotion of the Holy Rosary. I know some of you heard about the Virgin of Pompeii, Our Lady of the Holy Rosary. Pompeii is in the southern part of Italy. And that shrine is one promoted by Bartolo Longo. That's one. And now it's so popular. Another. Bartolo Longo is one person who is so influential in the inclusion of the luminous mystery in the praying of the Holy Rosary. And the Saint John Paul II himself specifically mentioned Bartolo Longo when that mystery, luminous mystery, was first introduced as part of the mysteries of praying the Holy Rosary. Bartolo Longo. The praying of the Holy Rosary. This man soon will be canonized. And he is so convinced of the role of Mary and praying the Holy Rosary for the salvation of humanity. He himself was a satanic priest. He was in the times during the 1800s when the church is attacked from all sides. When the church is, some groups, people, and even cultures wanted to destroy the church. From the Pope down, the teachings of the church is rendered not true. It is rendered as a distraction. It is even rendered as a hindrance to true freedom. During the times of enlightenment, when the church is attacked by institutions, by people, and wanted to destroy the church. In the universities, in the schools, universities where Longo had his education and formation, down in southern Italy, in Naples, this is his influence. That's why he is one of those who attack the church. And then in his emptiness and his anger against the church, he joined a satanic group. And after some period, he passed the tests and he became a satanic priest. Look at that. But through a friend, a Catholic professor in the same university, told Bartolo, can you please hear a priest? And then he went to see a Dominican priest. Remember Saint Dominic, the one who introduced the praying of the Holy Rosary. Then the Dominican priest, after some periods of conversation with Bartolo Longo returned to the church. And it is said that he had his full conversion story or the rites of reinstitution to the church during the feast of the Sacred Heart. But even with that, deep inside him, he still feels the challenge, the emptiness. For him, many times, he says he is still lacking. And many times he is so afraid because for him, he's still a satanic priest. He cannot just let go of it. For him, he is so disturbed of being a satanic priest once in his life in the past. And it keeps on haunting him. It keeps on haunting him. Later, again, the same priest told him, remind him of the promise of the Blessed Virgin Mary, that he or she who prays the Holy Rosary will be saved. And it is then that he hold on to the Holy Rosary. And he went back even to those places where the satanic groups and satanic priests gather and preach. He goes there, bringing with him the Holy Rosary, preaching to them about conversion, about salvation. Eventually, he erected that shrine of Pompeii, the Virgin of the Holy Rosary. He is so convinced the conversion through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary by praying the Holy Rosary. As we prepare for the canonization, we have this triduum because we joined the whole church in thanking God for such a gift of faith. What a beautiful story. A satanic priest converted, becoming a saint. There is no such as impossible when the grace of God works. Wa man siguro na maabot sa punto no nga nag-satanic priest no? Wa maabot sa punto siguro nga nahimo tang grupo sa mga satanic group, no? Wala siguro maabot nga punto kakulba ba na oy? Napa siguro tas ubos-ubos. Murag mga kuan pa siguro ta, di pa ta demonyo, demonyito. Ang kanang gagmay nga demonyo ba? Ano? Mga demonyita pa ta. So di ta mo abot anang puntuha. Apan kubisan sa tong pagka-demonito, maginahinay na tagkupot sa Santos nga Rosario. Aron di ta maabot sa punto nga mutaas sa tong sungay. Kanang gamay-gamay pa, ato ng putlon. Hold on to the whole rosary. As Bartolo Longo once preached in his life, the Holy Rosary will bring us to true salvation. It is so powerful a prayer. Akto ning gihimo, panahon aning renewal sa ato ang mga minister. Aron makita unta nato nga magdadani sila sa Santos nga Rosario kay Our Lady of the Holy Rosary man kining atong parokya. Ug sama sa kinabuhi ni Bartolo Longo, his departure from the church at one point, because of the influence of many, his return to the same church also is because of the help of many. Let this be a beautiful story to all of us. Let us be instruments of conversion of people. Kay kung dili, mahimo putang instrumento nga ang uban mo palayo sa simbahan. Piliun nato asa taani. Kita hinungdan nga malayo ang uban sa Ginoo or unta kita hinungdan or mahimo tang instrumento nga ang uban mo paduol ngadto sa Dios. Our beloved, our friends, limb ministers serving the church, you've been here for some time. I believe this is your intention. Not just for you to be saved, not just for you to be in heaven, but to you to be instruments of others, bringing them closer and closer to God. That is why when you distribute communion, you say the body of Christ, because you remind a person that that body of Christ is not just the one you're holding. Yes, it's true, but that body of Christ is you yourself, and the one receiving the hosts is the body of Christ himself or herself. Together, we are the body of Christ. That's why the next time you distribute the Holy Communion, please be reminded, when you say the body of Christ, this is the body of Christ. You are part of that body of Christ. The one receiving communion is the same part of that body of Christ. Let us work together through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Our Lady of the Holy Rosary. Through her intercession, conversion, salvation is assured. Palihog manindog.